The guy who's getting a hand job tells him to stop because he's about to nut. But the other guy thinks he's joking and puts his mouth over it again and starts stroking faster. I think you can guess what happened. Luckily, he closed his mouth fast enough and only got it on his face.
Alright, today we got some confessions. And, you know, I told you guys to submit some stuff, some wild stuff. I think a lot of you guys need help, I'm not gonna lie. Let's read the first one.
I shave my pubes behind my house instead of in the bathroom because I don't want to have to vacuum or sweep up all of it. My bathroom doesn't have a bathtub, only my dad's does. So I have to use the toilet, which does not catch everything.
So you shave your pubic hair outside of your house because you can't be inconvenienced to sweep it up if you miss the toilet. I mean, I feel like doing that, if you live in any residential area, to like any degree, you have to play like FNAF trying to shave nuts.
One time, I thought it was a fart while I was in class, and I farted. But then I felt a lump in my pants. Long story short, I had to walk around school like that all day. Then I had football after, so I got some weird looks, and let's just say I could barely run during football.
Number one rule as a man: if the fart has to be forced out, don't push it. You shit yourself, right, during class, and then you just walked around and walked to your football practice with your cheeks lubed up prison style. You had no way to go to the bathroom, clean yourself off just a little bit, man. Like, you gotta do what you need to do. Wipe it off, clean it off, eat it, whatever you need to do. I gooned to blooper. Alright, not gonna lie. If you're one of those gay gooner grandpas that I've been dealing with recently, I will find you in your retirement home and I will screw your head off. I will get it, I'll crack it, and I'll just unscrew your head like a screw, and I'll rip your head off and kill you. But if you're a cute girl, then I'll crack and screw you.
When I was about 10 years old, I would borrow Guinness World Record Gaming Edition books from the library, solely for the purpose of flipping through the pages until I found a hot female game character. I would look at it, then move on to the next one, and I did this for weeks until I got bored.
Whoa! Oh, I'm shocked! Yo, everybody did this. Everybody did this as a 10-year-old. You're fine. Dude, I was way worse than you at this age, dude. I would, like, find books, and I would just stare at, like, the image of a woman for, like, 10 minutes straight going, like, you know what I'm saying? And then I'd be like, oh, okay. And I'd flip to the next page. We all did something like this. Who's submitting these baby confessions, dude? This isn't even... What are we on?
I never gooned once in my life, but I've went to questionable sites on incognito mode, and that's why I don't get hard low-key.
Alright, so you were watching porn and not gooning, and now you have erectile dysfunction. Yeah, maybe you should cut that out.
I shoved a turkey up my penis hole.
What'd your family think at Thanksgiving when you did that? But the most important question I have, did it feel good? There were 2 pigeons cracking on my balcony, and I threw steam at them. Now, I don't know what this means. Does it mean, like, you saw them cracking and you got hot and steamy and joined in? Does this mean you, like, threw boiling water on them? Do you, like, start airbending or some shit? Like, like airbending?
Once I was at a sleepover with some of my friends for my friend's 14th birthday, and he has this crazy-ass house on the beach, so we invited like 8 of us, and it was pretty chill at night, other than one guy who started gooning in front of us, and like, I guess we were acting gay as a joke, as we normally do, so it was pretty chill, and this was going on until another guy started being his shit as a joke too. This guy, the second guy, was best friends with the guy whose birthday it was. Then that guy started getting a hand job from the birthday friend, who be acting hella gay, and he was on his dick for a while, like 20 minutes, and at some point he started putting his mouth over his dick as a joke, and by that point we were all kind of not feeling it anymore, but it was a little funny. After like 30 minutes of this guy getting a hand job, the guy who's getting a hand job tells him to stop because he's about to nut, but the other guy thinks he's joking and puts his mouth over it again and starts stroking faster. I think you can guess what happened. Luckily he closed his mouth fast enough and only got it on his face.
Bro, you know, even if this is like a fake confession, you still had to, like, think this up and type it out and send this to me. Like, even just the act of typing this out makes you homosexual, I'm not gonna lie. And if this is a real story, you guys were all just gay cucks just watching it. Like, as soon as somebody even pulled their meat out, it was over. It was gay. Nobody stopped it. Nobody left. They just watched. I mean, come on, dude. I mean, at least join in or something. Like, I like the guys who started doing something better than y'all, because at least they were getting something. Y'all don't even do anything. Not gonna lie. You should work with Johnny Sins. Be like his director or something. You would make a lot of money doing that. Alright, it's time for my confession. I don't know how I'm gonna say this without them seeing, but Mossad and Israel and the US, all their governments combined, the Israeli government, Mossad, the CIA, they've been after me, trying to take me out. I don't know how much I can say, but they've been like trying to silence me, but it will never work. I will never be silenced. But they're after me. Hey, what's that shiny object over there?
Boom. Headshot.
Hey guys, it's me, Blue Balls, or whatever the fuck my name is. I'm doing good and okay, and I'm not being held at gunpoint at all. But I'll see y'all in the next video. Is that so good?